A Starscream. I'm home.
Lord Megatron, I was so relieved to hear of your resurrection.
You left me to die. We shouldn't have started over. It's gonna just crumble from here.
Okay, just start the line then.
Okay, let's start it. Okay, I'm gonna start my line, okay?
Okay.
You left me to die on that pathetic insect planet.
Only to help spawn our new army. The Fallen decrees it. After all, in your absence, someone had to take command.
So disappointing.
Hatchlings! Hatchlings! Careful! Fragile.
Even in day, Starscream, there is no command but mine. My master, I failed you on Earth. The Allspark, it is destroyed, man, and without it, our race will perish. Just start from that line.
You have much to learn. I was gonna go for like the 50-cent thing, but then I kind of. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna go from the line. You have much to learn. Okay, all right, for real. I'm just gonna go with the Western thing.
You go for it.
Feller. You have much to learn. My disciple. The cube was merely a vessel.
You sound like my brother.
Its power, its knowledge can never be destroyed. It can only transform.
I love this is actual dialogue. Transform? What do you mean, Vato? How is that possible?
It has to be absorbed by the human child. The key to saving our race now lies within his hand. His mind. Sorry, wrong. His hand? Dude, because I looked at it.
Well then, let me scrape the very fresh. I'm gonna go again. Well then, let me scrape the very flesh from his body.
And you will, my apprentice, in time. For millennia, I have dreamed of my return to the wretched planet where I, too, once betrayed by the primes I called my brothers. Only a prime can defeat me, and now only one remains.
Hey man, that's the Optimus feller. He protects the boy, Vato.
Then the boy will lead us to him, and revenge will be ours.
Hey, see.
Well done.
Holy shit.
How long did that take?
5 minutes.
Longer than it should have.
5 minutes.
Ooh, that's a good cold open there.
That's a good cold open.
Anyway, hey everybody, welcome to the next.
Oh my
This
God.
is we've got a dozen eggs in this
We got
boy.
a dozen.
We got a dozen eggs in this boy already.
If
We've done
if
12.
If we timed it by thrace.
No.
What?
No. We've had 12 episodes.
Oh,
Well,
you
we're
gotta
stupid.
explain yourself for you.
We're some 12 dozen eggs, boy.
12 dozen, Philly.
That's 144 eggs. 12. No, you know what? It's fine.
Just
forget about it.
We gotta start. I don't know math. Anyway, welcome to Egg in a Bottle, episode 12, the first dozen. Yeah, I don't know why we decided. What? What's the problem?
The first dozen.
You know. Oh, so he can say it, but it's fine. I don't know why we opened with 5 minutes of Transformer 2 script, but
Well, we wanted this was a little bit in the making.
yeah,
I wish it could have been a little bit longer.
that movie doesn't have a lot of dialogue.
Look, we're gonna
Between
find something
Transformers.
really rich, and we're just gonna that's gonna be a whole episode.
Got you. Can
One
we just
day.
say the entire script to like Transformers 3 and just go for it?
Yeah.
Got
I
you.
mean,
all you just gotta say is explosion.
Yeah, just and then one of us plays Prime, and his speech is like half an hour, so that's it. It's the whole thing, dog.
Just say explosion and boobs every 2 minutes. and
Damn.
it'll be okay.
Anyway,
about
we're
right.
joined today. There's no Hannah. There's no Georgia. Instead, we're
Just
joined
me.
by two close friends of mine. Austin, say hi.
Hi.
And next to me, Sharon and Mike, we got Richard. Richard, say hi, buddy.
Howdy, partner.
We're doing great here, guys.
And I'm here as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, we
Kyle's
know you're
here.
here. I'm saying,
Yeah, I
let's
know.
talk about our guest. God damn it.
God damn it! I ruined everything. No, it's just I don't want everyone confused about whose Western accent that was.
I think we knew it was used, buddy.
Yeah,
Used.
yeah. There was two of them.
There was two.
Figure out who.
But
played-
one they couldn't recognize.
Oh boy.
Boy, howdy, hey.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
You're welcome.
The two chairs are always revolving. It feels like.
We're the only consistent eggs in this bottle.
Right. Yeah, but that's okay. We're
It's
like
not my fault.
like we always say.
I
we're
never
gonna
said
get,
it was yours, buddy.
Okay.
Sorry, Kyle.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. No, we're gonna get Georgia back in here. She's busy, man. Like she's got a lot going on. But I definitely want her to come back because she's an OG egg, man. It's just the way it is. But anyway, thanks for joining us, guys.
You're welcome.
We're gonna cut that 5 seconds of dead air.
Yeah. So
Watch me not, though. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I probably won't. I might cut it if you send it to me.
I sent it to you last week, and what'd you do?
Dude, listen to me. Listen to me.
What's up?
Okay.
Oh.
It's been a week. Let me tell you.
You're right. You're right. You mean last week was
Yeah,
a week.
last
cool,
week.
Cool, 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 cool.
Mhm.
Sick.
Sweet.
I was having flashbacks to Texas. That whole reenactment. Like I
Wh-
just got
what?
back. I just got back from Texas.
Oh.
And, like that whole thing. Like Kyle.
He started getting sweaty.
Yeah. It's like shit. Cowboy hats.
He heard
Howdy.
he heard hatchlings and he got scared. He's like, oh, not again.
It's actually hatchlings. No G.
When I heard the hatchlings thing, I was thinking of the Hatchimals thing. Like I don't know why Hatchimals
no.
was like Hatchimals was popping in my head when I.
God. Anyway.
Well,
Go ahead.
Mark.
Well, yeah.
Mark,
What's
I
up?
gotta ask you something.
What's that, buddy?
How's your week been?
It's been okay. Actually, not too bad. I'm pretty caught up when it comes to schoolwork. Doing pretty good in the old academic department. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, academic.
You want to say it again?
department.
Like in the mic this time?
Oh, I said you're a fucking liar. Because
Oh.
last night you told me you didn't do your homework and you made this script. So I don't know if you want to keep lying or what.
Look, that homework that I put off wasn't due today, so I got time on that. I just didn't want to
fine.
do it. I wanted to put off this script for y'all, you know?
He just
Hey.
exposed you, bro.
I'm just really happy that.
Guess
you
I,
know,
gu- guess it happens, you know? Sometimes it's your own friends, man.
It really be like that.
you really do.
like that.
Yeah, do.
It sure do.
Sure do.
How's your week been, Rich? Tell me all about it.
Go on.
Well,
Mike is hot, brother.
started off with this podcast coming in hot.
Bro, it's Thursday.
Exactly my point. I don't have anything else to do. Well, I mean, I got a date on Tuesday, but other than that, I mean,
How was he?
it's this Tuesday, moron.
Okay, sorry.
No, actually, I have a question for you guys.
Oh, God.
How did you guys come up with the name Egg in a Bottle?
I can explain that.
Good, because you're gonna.
So I work at Noodles and Company, and we have this thing. It's called a pad thai, and you put egg in it, but the egg is in a bottle, and you just squirt it into the saute pan and let it warm up, and you sort of just flip it, make it into little scrambled eggs. You scramble
Yeah, I
it,
know how warm
but
squirt
it's
goes.
but it's just a frozen egg in a bottle that you squirt into a saute pan. That's the story.
dope.
That's the story there, man.
I don't think I've ever squirted an egg into anything before.
That's a fair statement. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not legal to squirt things.
That is, if that's the
act-
case, I'd be arrested.
Oh.
Christ.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I've squirted things.
No,
made
no,
things-
Stop. Stop.
He's making
Water guns! Water
He's
guns!
he's making eye contact with me, which is worse,
made
and he's
things-
right next to
made
me.
Things squirt.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
you can't say that when our legs are touching,
All right,
okay?
well, sorry, you guys only have 3 mics. It's not my fault.
Yeah, you're right. That's fair.
Oh.
These aren't our mics, to be fair.
Get lasered.
Mighty Morphin.
How you doing, Austin?
You gonna start some shit with me already, buddy? Because we can go.
Well, I mean, you
I'm
haven't
trying to-
hung out with me
Hey.
all week, so.
Mark, I'm trying to ask Austin.
Sorry.
How's your week's been?
Sorry.
How's your week been? I've just
See,
met.
he actually cares.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I've just met Rich and Austin. Like I walked in here and I met him. I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, how you doing?" Okay, let's start recording. So, Austin, tell me all about your week.
It's been pretty good, man. It's my first week back home in a while, so it's
Where from?
pretty good. San Antonio, Texas,
For what?
military.
Ah, okay. So you're from Clarksville?
Yes.
So you happy to be back, or you want to go back to Texas?
I'm happy. No, fuck Texas, bro. I can't stand Texas.
Man, what a fucking bore fest this is.
Bro, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
I will reach over this fucking computer right now.
No, but so like what? You can't just sit there. You can't just call what we're doing here boring.
Sorry.
And then just have that thing like roll into something. So what didn't you like about Texas? Just military stuff.
It's
or-
just too big. It's not the military. I
Everything
didn't
is
like.
bigger
I mean,
in
you know,
Texas.
it's my job, but
Racism.
I mean,
fucking NASCAR.
Yeah, brother.
Well, we are happy to have you and Rich here.
thank you.
Before Mark leaves because he's fucking bored out of his mind apparently.
I'm not bored.
What is on the menu today? What are we discussing?
Well, I don't know about what small stuff's gonna pop up, but I know our main topic for today is the Bumblebee film.
Yeet.
Yeah.
What a film.
What do you mean? Oh, Richard?
Have you not seen it?
No, he had because I told him to watch it.
Okay. So everybody's seen it.
I asked him what he thought about it last night, and he said, "You'll find out today." I'm like, "Oh, you're good. You know what you're doing. I respect that."
You can wait.
Yep.
All right then. Well, I mean,
We gonna
Mark,
jump straight
you
in?
got some preliminary information for us.
Correct.
to
I
make
got
us-
I got some numbers for y'all. Actually,
Hit me with them numbers.
Give me some research. See how that shit, Richard?
Yeah, that's a lot of numbers.
Damn straight.
hit me with them numbers.
All right. So Bumblebee came out Christmas Day, I
Right.
believe. Same as
No.
Into the Spider-Verse. Shut your damn mouth.
No, Spider-Verse came out
Christmas.
Christmas, and then
Bumblebee
a week
was-
later.
Bumblebee came. I
the-
thought Bumblebee came out before Christmas.
No, we saw it 2 weeks before it was supposed to
That's
come
and
out.
we had to
yeah.
drive all the way to Nashville to
Yeah,
see it.
because we're insane.
Okay, because me and you saw it after.
Yeah.
After Christmas. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lord.
Anyway, so with a budget of $135 million in the United States, only like domestic. What's up?
Number, please.
Budget of $135 million.
I hear you saying it, and I'm reading it. But
What's the problem here, Doc? What's the discrepancy?
where? Like,
What do you mean where?
I mean, what part in the film did they spend $135 million?
John Cena.
Over all of it?
That's true, actually. That's
Opening
That's actually
10
probably
minutes
true.
is all computer stuff. The budget may have well gone into
That
those
was the
first
best
10.
part of the movie.
Thank you. We'll get to that. Anyway, so making up 28% of the box office is the domestically, which is 117,830. Ooh, I'm drunk. It's $117,839,052,
Let's say
How many cents?
117,000.
which is below budget.
Yeah, it didn't make its money back.
It made foreign, which is 72% of the overall box office, is
Makes sense.
$302,522,231.
Ooh, baby.
If the Asian people love one thing, is big old robot fights. So,
Yeah, and Godzilla.
I mean, I like Godzilla too.
'cause he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like a big old reptile.
You want to say it again, Richard? No, say it again, brother. You can't.
I said noodles are pretty. All right. I said noodles are pretty dope.
Yes, sir, they are.
Appreciate it. Fuck! Kyle loves that shit. Oh, God. So, Bumblebee was the 6th highest grossing Transformers movie.
Wow.
Out of all the Bay ones made more. The only one it beat is the one from the 80s, the cartoon one.
With Orson Welles? Where
Yeah.
he plays a planet?
It plays the planet that eats other planets.
Yeah.
That was the best one, though.
It's pretty good. Yeah, so Bumblebee is currently sitting at a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's a little
What
much.
did you just say?
92% Rotten Tomatoes.
Ron?
Do you want me to say rotten?
Yes.
Dude, it's
Pronounce the T's.
Why do you
That's what
fucking
they're
care?
for. He's a Ron Tomatoes.
If you didn't pronunciate the T's, it'd just be Ron Omados.
Did you just say pronunciate?
Pronunciate.
Pronunciate.
All right, dude. Look, I've been up since 4 o'clock because I've been in preparation for your podcast.
That's fair, very fair.
Can I read the rest of these points?
Dude, no, not yet. I want to get thoughts first.
Yeah, you're right. These points fucking suck anyways.
God damn.
Anyway,
Bitched on the
I just
mic.
got
bro.
lasered. All right, so we're gonna go around, starting with Kyle, leading back this way.
Take your phone.
Kyle,
man.
you're the
Finish
one
the
fucking
point.
holding it. God damn it, Kyle.
Well, we're very intimate right
What
now.
were you?
He's gonna make you squirt, bro.
Dude, what?
Oh,
See
jeez.
some white stuff on there.
Kyle,
Yes.
What'd you think, buddy?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think of the
I liked it. I thought it was definitely the best Transformers thing I've seen since ever, because I haven't seen the cartoon movie technically, but
Definitely should.
But of all the Transformers things I've seen, it's been my favorite thing. That said, that's not saying a whole lot because I'm not the biggest Transformers guy. I mean, I remember watching the Bay movies when I was young, and I thought they were awesome because I was 7 years old. And I know Mark hates them, but like,
Yeah.
I still enjoy. I still remember going to see the third one, Dark of the Moon, and I saw it in theaters with my brother. And I have some fond memories of that movie. I know it's dog shit, but I mean, like, I have fond memories of going. It's the same with Spider-Man 3. Like, I have fond memories of seeing that movie in the theater and just really enjoying myself.
Austin will argue that movie's not dog shit, though.
Oh, I don't think it is either.
Okay, see,
I'm
so
thank
okay.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man 3 is actually a good movie.
Thank you very much.
So, but that's just me.
Cool.
You know.
I respect that.
But
though.
it's the
I
same
like being
reason that he
bad.
has is because I remember seeing it as a kid, and I thought
Okay.
this was like the
Okay.
best fucking movie ever.
yeah, especially when you started doing that little street dance. Like, damn.
Yeah, I know,
This is
right?
it.
But
Like,
you know,
this guy could catch it.
he really could. But
Honestly.
Oh man,
The ca-
that's where we put the oh man.
Oh man.
But I mean, honestly, like, the best part of that movie is when Topher Grace is like, I like being bad. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the best part of the movie. But we're talking about Transformers.
I wake up every morning and say, I like being bad. So I just want to say that. Also, Tobey Maguire was a fucking legend. So
Oh, so
Exactly.
he sleeps naked. So just imagine that and wake up. I like being bad.
yeah, why not?
Anyway,
Swinging.
All right.
Austin,
Okay.
what'd you think, buddy?
So, I really liked it. It was definitely better than any of the Michael Bay movies. But I've always had like somewhat of a connection to the first one
Agreed.
because
I feel like we all did because we were all like really young,
right
when we all saw
It's
it.
like, wow, this is really badass. You know, Jazz just got his fucking arm torn off.
Dude, is that Megan Fox? Dude, she's basically
yes,
naked.
bro.
Lincoln Park.
Megan
Also, she's
Fox.
underage. Anyway,
That's a fact.
Why'd you
I
have
don't.
to
That's
go
fine.
there?
That's fine.
what do you mean? What I have to go there?
You didn't have to go there.
Yes, I did, brother. It's not.
Okay.
It's weird that
she-
she's shot like
weird
that,
that
and
you went
she's supposed to be a junior in high school,
It is very strange.
and she's
I didn't know that till you told me
sexualized
that.
by everybody in that movie,
But was,
especially
but
adults.
was she underage when she filmed
That's
it?
not the point, brother. In the story, she's underage,
Okay,
and
yeah.
every adult is like, "I'm gonna fuck that kid."
Oh my god.
I don't think anyone was saying
Yeah.
that. I think. you
Watch
were
it again. No, watch it again. Watch it again.
Cut that part out, Mark. So, Rich, tell me what you thought of it.
To be honest, I thought it was completely fucking. It was okay.
I was about to say, get the fuck out of here.
No, I mean I liked like the opening scene. I thought was really dope. I liked how they like try to make it like aesthetically pleasing to like the 80s or whatever.
Mhm.
But then like John Cena came out of nowhere.
You didn't like John Cena?
Well, I did, but like he kind of like
Him and his jaw?
he's more like I feel like they were going for like an Arnold approach with John Cena, especially with that fucking gash on the side of his face or whatever. But,
Yeah.
I mean, and then the black kid with the afro, like that reminded me of me. 'Cause, like I used to have an afro.
Yeah, you did.
But then I was like, dude, this kid's a fucking nerd. Like
kinda weird,
when he
yeah.
kissed her on the cheek, and then he was like, she's like, it's not time yet. And I was like, yeah, it's never gonna be fucking time, but you might as well, you might as well
What was
sit the
his
bricks.
name? His name was like Memo or something,
Memo.
right?
That's right.
I don't
See, you didn't know.
like who. Well, my initial thought when I had seen it. Sorry, I gotta.
There you go, brother.
But my initial thought when I like heard his name, because I didn't know his name literally until like damn near the end of the film, and I was like who names a kid that, especially a black kid?
Has to,
Like,
has to be a nickname. It has to be a nickname or something stupid.
It's on his birth certificate. I saw it.
Memo.
I actually do want to add something on what I was saying.
Go ahead, brother.
I do think that movie was definitely more. I like the way that they actually included Cybertron,
Hell yeah.
because like obviously the other ones did, but like they did a pretty shitty
To a worse degree.
job
Yeah.
at it. But I think this one actually did it fair justice, and like Optimus Prime at the beginning, you get to see him.
Bro,
being
he was
badass
fucking
on
shit up.
fucking Cybertron, bro. And I also think this one actually had somewhat of a personality when it came to Transformers.
Mhm.
The last
treat
ones,
them
it's
like
they were
toys.
just very right. It's like the last ones, they were just very plain and Yeah, Optimus Prime's the leader. Everyone else is kind of like sidekicks.
Yeah, but
Wait,
is he
no.
really though, or is he just the dude that kills things and gets to scream a lot? Like by the last two, Prime is just yelling.
And he's like all sleek, like you
Yeah,
can't even tell he's a car.
he doesn't look like a car at all. He just looked like a metal knight.
The last one before Bumblebee, that was by far the worst. I wouldn't even say just the worst Transformer movie I've ever seen.
It's probably
I'd
the
say
worst movie
probably
I've
one
ever
of
seen in my
the
life.
worst movie I've ever.
The
Was that
last
the
night,
last night?
terrible. I called it The Last Shite when I texted a friend to go see it. I'm like, hey man, do you want to go see The
was-
Last Shite?
It was absolutely
It was the
terrible.
worst.
I went and saw it, and I was like,
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. What were you
dog
saying?
shit.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So I just want to get this straight. You guys think that's like the worst movie you guys have ever seen?
Yes.
Actually, no, that was
Well,
Bird
I'm
Box.
not saying the worst movie. I'm
Oh,
saying
man,
it's
don't
one
even-
of the worst.
We're-
We can be here all fucking.
We're gonna
day
get to
if
it.
we're gonna be talking
If we're not gonna talk about Bird Box, anyway.
One day.
Yeah, so I think everyone here knows that my connection to Transformers is probably stronger than anybody here.
Yeah, and
I would agree
Power
with that.
Rangers.
Why do you got to do that shit to me? But no, I like this movie a whole lot. From the first trailer, I'm like, this one has some potential. Like,
Yeah.
I feel it. I know it's good. For one, as soon as we saw the designs for everybody, I'm like, oh shit,
Right.
this is good.
I remember you were like sending me like all the pictures like
Because I was
from the
losing my
trailers,
shit. Look at him! It's fucking Soundwave, but he looks like Sound. Yeah, but this shit's really good. It feels good. Like all the other Transformers movie, there's no like consistent tone.
Right.
It's like, is this an army movie? Is this like a science fiction movie? Is this robots? What am I here for?
It was
What do I
It's
more
want?
like this
fucking army
weird
movie than
comedy.
anything.
type
Yeah, it's
thing.
weird comedy. Like they're yelling at this guy because he's speaking Spanish, and then a scorpion fucked this dude. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this one is great. The action was great. Like, I like about this one is that when the Transformers fight, it's not just like them whipping, like, just.
fucking metal going across.
There's actual like combat, like hand to
Right.
hand,
Yeah, it's like- yeah.
they look like they're trained and they know what they're doing.
Right.
Instead of
And
them
they
just
all
like
fight different.
instead of them just like grappling and hoping for the best.
Yeah. It's like when Bumblebee does all those like judo flips and he's like
'Cause
just
be-
spider
because
monkeying
he's
around
smaller,
them all.
so he-
Yeah,
so he-
it
so he
makes
has
sense
to.
that he would fight that
And
way.
then the blue one drop kick, he's just straight just hitting dudes in the mouth. I'm a little upset that he never like drop kicked someone, which I was kind of hoping for. If drop kick did a drop kick, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know-
okay, I got it. I'm there.
I'm just gonna leave if y'all are okay with that.
How come Sideswipe never sideswiped someone?
Dude, shut up.
I think he did at least once. Sideswipe those expectations.
How come Starscream wasn't screaming? Okay.
How come Starscream was in the stars?
Why is he never screaming at Star? That's what Richard just said.
No. I do have a real complaint though with the film.
Wait, are we going like full spoilers now?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
I mean, it's been out for like
It's been out for a while.
Yeah,
You're gonna see it. You're
yeah.
gonna see it. There's
Well,
not
I
much
mean-
to spoil in the movie.
It's true.
Yeah,
But-
my whole thing, like, I don't know. I really didn't like the way at the end, like, she was like, "Oh shit, you could turn into a Camaro," and then it's like, bro, like, I don't know. I like the idea of Bumblebee being
A beetle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do
I
too.
don't want to see him being the new fucking.
I don't know why they did that. Let me see it. Let me see. Okay. So sorry, buddy. The big discussion about this movie is whether or not it connects to the Bay films or not. People are like, "Oh, is it a reboot? Is it a prequel?" It's somewhere in the middle. They're soft rebooting it.
That's strange.
So remember what the X-Men franchise did
Yeah.
with X-Men First Class?
Right.
It was a prequel, but also a reboot because it changed some things. That's what this is.
Okay.
I think the only reason they included that Camaro scene at the end is to appease the fuckheads who like Bay. Also, small things that they're like, so people aren't looking like, dude, why isn't Michael Fox? Why isn't Megan Fox? And where's the? So they had to appease in some aspects like that.
So you're telling me I'm gonna get more
I'm telling
Shia
you,
LaBeouf?
no.
Is that what you're
That's-
telling
I'm,
me?
I'm telling you the opposite.
Just
I'm
more
telling you-
random screaming.
Just him. God damn it.
Symbols.
But no, because people are like, oh, it's definitely a prequel, dude, because the Camaro, and it's not the point. There are so many things in this movie that contradict what happened in the last 5.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
one, at the end, it's not, I don't think it's a post-credit scene, but we see B in the forest with Prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Bumblebee, you've done the thing. We're all safe.
Yeah.
And in the sky, you see like 7 or 9 other Transformers coming down, right? First off, the timeline just completely fucks up.
Right, because in the first
we
one,
see
they
them come
came-
down in Transformers 1,
Right.
which is 2007.
Right.
This is still in the 80s. B, there's more of the asteroids than there were bots in the first film. So from there, completely different.
And that's a fact.
That's a fact. Also, there was a Megatron scene which was cut. Remember in the first Transformers, Megatron is in the Hoover Dam frozen? They were going to show that, and they cut it. Why do you think they cut it? Because they don't want to be connected to Michael Bay. They want it to be as small as humanly possible.
Okay, so like, why even connect it at all then? Like, what's the...
Where's the connection?
Wait,
to the
but how would they
Michael
even
Bay
do that?
Universe?
How
What do you
would
mean?
they? That Megatron clip was supposed to be in the Bumblebee movie.
Yes.
How?
No, just like to show, not like the same scene, but just to show that he's there. Sorry, just to show that he's there to keep
The continuity of it.
the timeline safe. But they didn't,
Okay.
which leads me to believe that they're trying to distance themselves from that timeline.
But they still put in the Camaro scene.
Yeah, but it's just a car.
Because everybody likes Camaros.
It's just a car. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like.
Fuck that Camaro.
See, what really pissed me off, and Kyle knows this, at the end of we're in this big packed theater because it's 2 weeks before the actual release date. These are real fans, right? When that Camaro happened, people cheered, and I booed. I was like, no, fuck.
Yeah, it was. It felt. I thought we were gonna get away with B just being a
Yeah.
little beetle, and I was
Also,
really happy. But
the only reason he left Charlie is because the cops were after him. If he changed cars, why would he have to leave? They're not looking for a
they're looking for a
Camaro. They're
Volkswagen
looking for a Beetle.
Yeah,
He's fucking stupid.
I mean, he's basically like a robot kid.
He's a kid,
So,
which
I mean,
I guess. I like
makes
that he had a
sense.
voice at the beginning.
Mhm.
That okay?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that whole opening scene?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
'cause-
Holy
'cause I know you're itching.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ask Kyle. I'm gonna say ask Kyle a lot because he saw it with me. You saw it with me too, but it was different because it was the first time that I saw
Yeah,
it.
I got you.
As soon as those comes up, it's the credits, and then it says Cybertron, and just war going on. I'm like, oh, I need to change of pants. Like
There was cum everywhere.
there was cum. You play the Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron games.
Yep.
Exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
The thing about the Bayverse Transformers movies is that when they showed Cybertron, it never looked like someplace people could live.
Right. Yeah, it was. It looked
'Cause
completely.
There's
already- it looked like it was
there's a
already
fucking
destroyed.
flashback in one, and all the buildings are like what's the word? Spiky spires. I'm like,
Right.
how the fuck do you live in that?
Yeah.
And this you see streets and buildings. Like, oh, this makes sense. This is a livable planet.
Right.
Everybody looks so
And
good.
and they all have workable fingers.
No one has dumb claws. Fuck. Every Decepticon in the Bayverse movies has either or both like non-finger hands, like spider tentacles or something, or they have like crab mouth. It's disgusting. Why do you give them teeth?
Crab
Is my
mouth.
question. God, just seeing Soundwave look like Soundwave, Starscream look like Starscream, Shockwave look like Shockwave, Optimus Prime look bad as fuck, and B being shorter than everybody is just so cool to see. Because
Right.
in the show, in the comics, B is like, he's maybe like 15 feet tall. Prime's like 35.
Yeah.
I think the best part was the Decepticons looked like they were chiseled from stone. Yeah. Like they do in the cartoon.
Like the old show.
Yeah, and I really like that. Like, I'm serious. Like with the red glowing eyes, and they look
Right.
like what's the dude in X-Men? The
Cyclops?
No, the guy who can like run through walls and stuff.
Colossus?
Like that. Yeah, he's got.
No,
like,
that's the Juggernaut. Fuck me.
Yeah, but like they have the one of the dudes had like a helmet that looked like that, but it was just. I don't know. I really like the aesthetic of all the robots.
I
which
like
I'm
how
sure
they
was the
had
point.
like different personalities. You can tell these were different people.
Right.
Like even the two main Decepticon, Shatter and Dropkick, you could tell like one was playing bad cop, one was good. I say good cop, but he still like killed somebody. But my point is, one was like, hey, I'll talk it up and he'll beat the fuck out of you when I'm done. Like I could tell that they were a team that they worked, before in the past. It was just fun to see.
Are they the only two robots that can transform into two different things?
Actually, no, there's a couple.
Okay.
Remember the Seeker Bumblebee fought at the beginning, the jet?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
The director said that was supposed to be a character called Blitzwing. Now,
Well, he's dead
Blitzwing, Blitzwing in the show, his color scheme is different. He's like brown and purple, and he's a tank and a plane.
Okay.
So my question is, why would you A, make him look like Starscream, and B, not give him a tank mode?
Maybe you just didn't see him. Maybe you weren't paying
I mean,
attention, man.
what I'm saying is that his name was never said, so that could have been just a random Seeker. It doesn't have to be anyone
Yeah.
important. Because he's dead, so who cares?
Although he was, his scene was like it had my favorite shot in the movie where he's flying and he's like transforms in the middle of flight and the camera's like facing him and stuff. I love that part.
I
It's
love
so cool.
that this one, he looks like he can fly.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, Starscream from the Bayverse movies looks like a bumblebee in terms of, you know how bees are too fat to fly?
Right.
Have you seen Starscream from the original Bayverse movies? He looks like a fucking Dorito.
He does.
It's
He
disgusting.
looks very triangular.
How does he fly? Like in robot mode. It's gross.
I don't know about you guys, but I just want to see Megatron transform into a fucking gun.
I need that to happen, bro. It needs to happen.
Oh my god, he just transforms.
Kyle loves that shit. Kyle loves
he
that
just
shit.
transforms and just falls on the ground and
Starscream, pick me up.
somebody pick me up.
I command you, pick me up. Starscream just like leaves him. I mean, he could just transform back.
He's like, hey, come back. Transforms again in front of him.
Just
Pick
like
me up.
on the floor. Do it, Star. He's like, on his back. You know when you flip over like a fucking turtle that's like waving around? That's Megatron on the floor.
Or, dude, because you know, okay, so you know how like when Bumblebee like
closer.
ran off the guy and like flipped and transformed.
Mhm.
Megatron could do that shit. He could like jump in the air and like turn into a gun and like jump
like-
in Starscream's hand and just like just get to blasting. He could.
Let's get the blasting. Oh my god! I also love the use of them, like, changing from car to like vehicle.
Right.
It wasn't just like, hey, whenever we have to run, let's do it. Like they did it during fights, which I guess makes sense because you're quicker, you're faster. I said quicker and faster. Fuck me.
And they'd be like half transformed, so like
Mhm.
like when B's running from the cops and he's like
Yeah.
got his like chest thing, but
So he doesn't squash them.
yeah,
yeah.
and he's like still kind of using his hands and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but you can still tell he's a bee.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He's a beetle. He's a bee.
beetle.
He's a bee.
Bee. Get the little hexagon thing.
Yeah. I liked his little mask thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It made him look like a bee.
You get it? Because he's named. See, I don't get whether the names are like they give themselves names because it
Well,
would
the girl
have
gave
to
him
be.
the name.
Yeah, I'm saying, but what are the fucking odds that he has that mask that make him looks like a bee and she happened to name him that?
Does the transforming fucking planet give them the names?
Primus?
Yes.
They don't know he's a dude. They just think that.
Oh,
it's-
he's a
it's
dude?
planet. Yeah, he's a dude. He's their god.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Transformers lore is very confusing.
So he
We've
just
been over
doesn't
this
transform at all? He
He's
just sits there?
kind of in a coma. He was in a
I don't fucking stand this robotic shit.
he was in a long fight and he went into stasis as the planet and gave birth to the people.
Right, as you do.
Yeah, as you do.
That's what I did.
yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway.
I just want Soundwave to turn into a little cassette player. That's all. That's all I want. If you
Why?
can get your Megatron into a gun, I want my Soundwave into a cassette player. All right?
Just a tiny little cassette player.
Yeah, sitting in someone's room.
You know, I've said that. I think I've said this on the show before, but I haven't told you guys. If I could transform into anything, I'd turn into a musket.
Why out of all things a musket? guy?
I love the idea of Mark picking me up and firing me once, and
Viva la revolution!
Oh no.
What
Like-
about you, Austin? If you could transform into anything?
An AR-15.
wow, really?
Dude.
Oh man,
That's
lock
a
your
you-
schools up.
Oh fuck.
Is that too dark? No, cut that out if that was too dark. Cut that out. That was
Did you
too
already
dark.
said?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think everybody did.
If I could transform into anything, that's a tough one. I don't know. I'll probably be something like lame, like a calculator or something.
A lamp.
Yeah, like I don't know, something lame. Like
Got
I
you.
don't know.
So you got that Soundwave shrinking tech too. He's like 50 feet tall. Calculator.
Karen from SpongeBob.
Karen from I don't know. I feel like because we're all picking like stupid answers, I gotta go with some stupid too.
Well, what's your serious answer? I'm serious about the musket thing.
I
I'm not fucking
know
around.
you. I know you are. I don't know, like a fucking, like a construction vehicle of some sort, like a bulldozer or something cool. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
You know.
Would you have the little construction stripes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Or be like green and purple.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
like old school?
Ooh, Yeah.
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 Yeah. You
Oh.
look like the Joker. Yeah.
Unrelated, but do you remember when Ghost Rider turned the fucking crane into a fucking...
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
machine. I do remember that.
God. Yeah.
It's pretty great. I
Pretty-
loved it.
pretty good.
I actually like those movies. The first one, anyway.
The second one's good because it's so bad.
Well, the first one, his superpower is he stares at people.
That's his power all the time, though.
And he burns them from the fucking inside.
He makes you feel
it's
like all your guilt and all the
badass,
pain that you've caused, and it comes out on you.
But he has that
Is that how it
badass
comes
fire gun that he just doesn't use that much.
I haven't seen the movie in a while.
And I think Sam Elliott's in that movie.
He is.
and
He's a cowboy Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
He has a horse.
He has a horse, and he's somehow keeping up with Ghost Rider's
On a
freaking
bike.
Harley. Yeah.
It's so tough.
It's wonderful. You know,
It's okay.
horsepower.
Horse-
You know,
There's the door.
the student becomes the master.
No.
But yeah, so
Slip near.
what'd you guys think of Haley? Wait, what? I think I missed that.
Sleipnir. That's Odin's horse.
Yes.
Son of
Eight-legged horse.
Loki.
Loki.
I noticed your runes on your ring, so
Yeah.
I was just waiting for the Norse.
No, I got it. Nars.
This isn't a visual medium.
Oh, he's got the Mjolnir, right?
Spell it.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Mjolnir.
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 Mjolnir. It's with a J. There's a J in there if you didn't know.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Mjolnir.
Play God of War.
Anyway,
Yes.
what were you gonna say, Kyle? Were you
Oh,
about
I
to say something?
just wanted to ask you guys what you thought of the Haley Steinfeld's character, the main girl in the story. What the fuck is going on over there?
Seizure Town.
Okay, got it. So, Mark, what'd you think of Haley Steinfeld?
What up?
Why'd you have to reintroduce yourself?
What it do? I actually didn't have a problem with her. I think the bar you have to cross for being a human in a Transformers movie is, are you annoying?
Yeah,
And she wasn't.
I would agree. No, yes, she was. I mean, and she was even like useful.
She was
unlike
useful.
Sam.
She had an arc
Yeah.
that wasn't just, I don't know, what would Sam's arc be? Oh,
He-
I
he
had
wants to
sex.
matter.
I finally boned. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Well, in the other movies, it was like because he has a specific line where he's like, "I want to matter again." But
Matter to who?
exactly.
Matter to who?
I don't
Who
know.
fucking cares about you?
Yeah.
Sam?
Nobody likes you, Sam.
Witwicky.
Wit bitchy.
His name was Witwicky.
It
I
was.
hate that.
See, but that's the thing. Wiki, because I'm reading the Transformers comics right now, which are actually pretty good.
Is he in the comics?
That last name is. There's a character named Spike.
Spike Witwicky.
Spike
Yeah!
Witwicky.
He's from the show too, but I think Spike would be better than Sam.
Is it short for anything?
No, it's just, what the fuck would Spike be short for?
Spikeness.
Spikeland.
Spike eel.
Oh, Spiky.
Spikelium?
Spikeness.
Spikelium.
Sparkus?
Exactly.
But no, she was good. I liked her relationship with B. I liked the arc about her father dying and her having to like come to terms with that in terms of the whole like diving thing.
Right.
People are like, that's stupid. Why didn't she dive? Her dad fucking died the last time not like because of her diving, but still, the last memory of her dad is at that diving meet.
Yeah, then she has a whole like thing where she has to dive.
So of
from
course
the
she's
thing.
gonna have a little bit of a problem doing that,
Yeah.
that again. So
That's how
I
you
get
do
it.
that's how you do an arc.
Mhm.
That's how you have someone overcome their fears in a movie.
And B's fear was
Hide and go seek.
coffee machines.
Well, oh, really? was
Coffee
it?
machine. I don't know. I'm just pulling out my ass.
Bro,
that
that
fact?
whole fucking scene killed me when
When he's in the room,
he's
just
in the
fucking
house,
around
just
the
fucking
house,
touching
yeah.
everything. just
He's a
breaking
child.
it.
I love that
I
he's
loved
that
it.
he's just a big
I loved
child
it. Yeah.
Well, he got
with a
freaking-
gun.
Yeah, he's a big dangerous child. He does kind of look like a toddler.
He's like a toddler,
Yeah.
especially in his big
He
old
does.
head.
Yeah.
His big old head. What? Okay, I didn't get a good look at the car on Cybertron that he turned into.
Mhm.
Is he like some sort of like alien car? Or
Just a
something?
space car, yeah. If you play the Fall of Cybertron games, it's almost exactly like that.
Just
It
your
ca-
average space car.
The average space car.
So it's just did it look like a Lamborghini or something like that?
It's kind of like small and compact. It's not as long as a Lamborghini is. It's kind of smaller, sleeker.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I
cool.
didn't realize they.
I dug that scene where Prime's like, where's Beanie? Drifts around that corner and pops those
Yeah.
two guns, starts fucking them up. I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
wanted
in.
more of that to be honest.
I wanted
in
more
the
of that. I
movie.
feel like they're gonna do that though, because they know. Even this movie wasn't a success from a financial standpoint. People that liked it really liked
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And I think that my biggest issue with the movie, because I didn't like it as much as Mark did. I did
fair.
like it,
Mhm.
but Mark's a bigger
Well,
Transformers
for one,
fan.
you haven't seen it 3 times. I have.
Yeah, I've only seen it the one time.
And also, Mark's a fucking psychopath, so.
Dude, what do you mean?
Dude, I'll tell you,
We all
when
know
Mark
what he
likes
means.
something, he
I like it
likes
hard.
the hell out of it. Like he doesn't just go like, yeah, it was, I enjoyed it. No, he's like, or it fucking sucked.
Yeah,
And,
I don't
like,
have any middle ground.
I kind of respect that a
Thank
little
you,
bit,
man.
But probably my
you don't
favorite
respect it, do you, Richard?
my favorite part of the movie. You have something to say, Rich?
I don't actually.
All right, fair. Mark, you know this, but my favorite part of the movie is when John Cena comes walking through, and he's like, "There's a door in my way."
You were the only one laughing in the whole theater, and that's what killed me.
It was the most balls to the wall line I've ever. I loved it.
There's a door in my way. And Kyle's, I'm like, what the fuck is so funny, dude?
That was the fun. I don't know. It was just the way he said it. Like
The fact that he did say it.
like I felt like I've seen him say that in the WWE, like in character before. So I just
There's a door in my
there's
way.
a door in my way, and then
And its name is John Cena.
We've gone full circle.
yes, sir, we have. But I
That
did
was
like
good, man. It was good.
that was a lot of energy. I like everything's muffled, but I heard that very clearly.
I heard it through that. Granted, I am next to him, but I heard it through the headphones.
But John Cena, dude, he's probably my favorite part of the movie. To be honest, what?
Nothing. You didn't hear that?
No.
Okay, nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm looking at Austin, and I go, and he starts laughing. Anyway, go ahead, Kyle. What's up, buddy?
I do think John Cena was my favorite part of the movie.
He's pretty fun.
Although he was just a floating beret.
Yeah, because you couldn't see him.
You can see him.
You made that joke like 7 times during the movie.
I know, it was great.
You're like, who is B talking to? It's just a floating hat.
And then it was just a floating hat with a scar.
So you can see the scar, but not him.
Right.
Okay.
Because he is not of John Cena. He is on John Cena.
Also, I like that this human character wasn't just like a complete moron, like all the other humans.
Right. Yeah. And she liked vinyl.
Like I was talking about John Cena.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, it was
they-
in the 80s. I mean, it's kind of a thing.
and like he didn't just hate the
Robot for no
yeah,
reason.
he was like,
I have a reason.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
First of all,
All my
And
men are probably dead
yeah, and then even
because
when
Blitzwing just strafed this airfield.
right, and then like even when he was like working with the robot to take out the robot he thought fucked his men up, he was kind of like, you're still a robot, you know, only good robot's a dead robot, that kind of thing, and it kind of made sense for me. And I like John Cena. I thought he was great. I hope he's in the next one. I know he won't be, but I hope he is.
Speaking of the next one, I don't know if I sent it to nobody, but before I came into today,
Thank you.
I saw that the Bumblebee sequel is officially confirmed. It's happening.
Oh man.
No details on it except for it might feature an Optimus Prime team up, which no shit, he's on the planet. Why wouldn't he be involved in some degree?
Wouldn't you rather have a standalone Optimus Prime movie first?
Yes, I would, because that means more Cybertron stuff,
Facts.
more Megatron stuff,
Also facts.
more war stuff.
Also facts.
'Cause I
See
feel
that-
like no, sorry, good.
But just like as a non-fan, like who knows nothing about this stuff, I want to see like what's the deal with
You need a starting
Optimus
point. Yeah.
and Megatron.
'Cause it's not ever really
things like that,
explained.
yeah, I mean
it's like
not at
it's
all.
not explained good.
Because I thought Optimus was a badass soldier. Like I thought that was his thing. But you told me no, he's a historian.
He's a librarian,
Yeah.
basically,
he's a glorified librarian.
Yeah.
Who's good with the gun, but he's not like
because he had to be.
yeah. He's not like a battle bot. You know, he's like the nobility that's like thrust into action.
Most of the Autobots aren't fighters.
like, really.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just like
They're basically most of them are like high class, like your art people and you're like tradesmen and stuff who had to fight because the Decepticons are trained.
right, like shepherds.
Mm-hmm.
They're all shepherds.
No shepherds on the Decepticons are all wolves,
Really?
especially the ones that transform into wolves.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Just blocky wolves. That's some Michael Bay stuff, honestly.
God damn it. He did have that cat
Puma
had
thing
gun.
in the
I mean,
beginning.
but the thing is, in this movie, they had the same cat. It was the one that popped out of Soundwave's chest.
Oh,
That's the same. I mean, it's the
okay.
same name, but
They
some
just
look
didn't
better.
explain it in Michael Bay.
No.
Because of course they didn't.
Soundwave is a satellite, and he shot him out of his fucking. I hate it. I hate it so much.
He was just sort of sitting there like.
He's just the point. How do we not see that? There's a satellite in space with a face on it, just talking.
They
Whatever,
can't-
man.
They can't hear you
It was
scream.
set by China. It doesn't matter.
Oh no.
That actually would be a movie that I would love to see, like before, like what we know anyways from like any of the movies, like before any of that stuff happened, before like the big war. Like I want to see like the actual backstory of like most of these people, even if it was like Primus.
So Mobile Suit Gundam is what you want to see, basically.
Look, brother.
Correct.
I mean, I kind of want to see.
I need to watch that.
I haven't seen it either. I've just heard of it.
on. Before we continue this, I appreciate you so much because you're a fan of Akira.
Hell yeah, Akira's
And
awesome.
I've seen it like hella long time ago, but I just recently bought it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, me too.
And how have you never seen? Like, it's one of the greatest.
I've heard of it and I planned on it, but I never got around to it.
Akira's bad as fuck, dude. I love that movie.
Can we
It
have
is
a
so
whole
cool. Hell yeah,
episode?
we can. Yeah, definitely.
I'll come
I
back.
need your Blu-ray, dog.
I
Alright,
can
I
lend
got
you my
you.
Blu-ray
Yeah,
if you
hell
need
yeah.
it.
I need someone's Blu-ray.
I've got
I've
a
never seen it
steel
either.
case edition with like it's like. What? Wait, have you not seen it?
I'm sorry. No,
Awesome.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, you need to
Sir.
see that,
It'll
man.
change your life.
If
I'm sorry.
anything,
Like, I like talking about Transformers, but I only watched Bumblebee once, and like I was like half awake because
It's
my
because
sleep
I told
schedule's
him
been
to.
fucked up. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
sometimes I just feel like hella stoned, and I'm like, you guys are talking about all these scenes. I'm like, yo, I watched the movie, but how do I not remember any of this shit? But no, Akira is really good. I think you should watch it. It's
if
a good
anything,
recommendation.
watch Akira exact for the animation quality.
Yeah.
Like it was made in the '80s, and like it's gorgeous to look at.
I could
Because
talk
like
about
they
it all day,
drew
really.
everything, you know, like there was no computers. They had to draw everything and paint it and set it down and film it.
It's like on some stop motion shit.
Yeah, it was fucking
pretty dope.
rad, dude.
I love The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Akira's
Georgia,
better.
Georgia likes it too.
she do.
But yeah, Akira's the truth, and I will definitely.
Speaking of things that I'm late to, I just finished the Avatar, The Last Airbender,
Bro.
like recently.
Good
You're
shit.
so fucking late.
Yeah.
Never too late.
Never too late. I bought the. What's up?
I've never been.
You never really?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I don't know. I don't really watch like. I don't know if I would want to consider it anime.
No, it's not anime.
Akira's
Okay,
anime.
I don't
dude,
watch
don't
anime.
start.
I don't
Akira's
watch
anime.
I watch
Avatar is
no,
anime.
It's not. It's
What
a
would you call-
cartoon.
What would you?
What-
Which is what?
what's-
It's a
Which is
fucking
what?
cartoon.
Which is
Are you
what?
gonna say SpongeBob?
Hold on. What's
Yes, SpongeBob is anime.
what's? All right, I wouldn't go that far, but
I think we can differentiate between Western anime and like Japanese anime, because like Akira is not the same thing as The Last Airbender.
I would say that there's a
obviously.
very strong difference between Avatar and
Death Note?
Dragon Ball Z or some shit.
I need to see the new Dragon Ball movie. Actually, I heard that.
Broly.
Broly,
What a
yeah.
name.
That's still out, right?
I think so.
Cool.
I'd probably be lost.
I don't know a thing about.
Yeah, I don't.
The last thing I
either.
watched was like Dragon Ball Z. What the fuck is the last?
it
movie
called,
called?
I couldn't tell you.
It's like
I have no
Battle of
idea.
the Gods. I've seen that.
Okay,
I
okay,
thought
I'm
that
talking
shit was dope, but I haven't watched like Dragon Ball Z Super or anything like that.
I remember watching the show and like recording it on VHS tapes with my brother, and like watching him back in the day.
I remember my dad, when I used to live on Post, he bought like DVD sets of Dragon Ball Z from like a private or something, and I watched them not in order, and I'm more confused now if I didn't watch anything.
Yeah,
One of them's a monkey, and he got a tail, but he's also a boy.
Oh, but you love fucking Power Rangers, right? That makes so much sense.
It's
Yeah,
not
what-
confusing. Get out of here, brother.
It's
It's
all-
not confusing. It's one
There's
coherent
like 15
scene,
different generations.
but
of
they
Power
don't
Rangers.
connect. It's one season, beginning and done. Move on to the next one.
the morphing grid.
You shut your damn
They all
mouth.
look like a bunch of human fucking Skittles, if you ask me.
What'd you
Sorry,
say, dog?
fuck, You heard what I
No. Say it again.
They all look like a bunch of human fucking Skittles. Fuck the Power Rangers.
They
That's
do.
fucking blasphemy,
They
dude.
really do.
Yeah.
But
Shut up.
the pictures you showed me of the different like the Power Rangers with like the capes and stuff like that, and, like
Hell
the
yeah.
crowns and like the spikes on them.
Mm-hmm. Most of the Six Rangers look pretty cool.
I saw a Red Dead Redemption 2 inspired
Yeah.
Power Rangers
Oh.
poster.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the Red Ranger like pointing the gun.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I'll show you after the pod.
What were we talking about before this?
Bumblebee was the movie on our plate.
Yeah, no shit. But what transpired?
I started because I
You went to Akira.
Akira. That's what
You,
happened.
you,
Okay.
you can do a
Akira
whole
is what
show on
changed it.
Akira,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I need to watch
Akira-
it. I need to watch
Akira's
it.
rad.
for that one.
Yeah. So I finished Avatar, and I'm on the what's the show after that called?
Korra.
Legend of Korra.
Legend
That
of
one's
Korra.
really good too.
I never watched that one.
Good.
I only
I
watched
just-
a little bit of it because it's not as good as Avatar.
I think it's better in
Very
terms of like fight.
Really?
I like the fight scenes more in this. They're better,
Well, the animation was probably.
but it's better
advanced.
like coordinated, and fights happen more often.
I just think.
But
this-
that doesn't take away from the story and the characters.
I just think the story in Avatar is better than the one in Korra.
Explain.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't feel like there is as much development
Mm-hmm.
as there was in Avatar. Like
The
I feel
character
like-
arcs in Avatar are great. So
Right.
Yeah,
I
definitely
okay, I see what you're
understand
saying. Because in Avatar, almost every character gets an arc.
Right.
Yeah, like even Sokka has an
Sokka
arc.
has
Right.
an arc. Zuko's arc, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's one of the
Best
great
in
arcs
all
of, like-
time.
Right.
And in Korra, it's mostly just Korra who
Yeah.
gets an arc.
yeah.
But it's like every season she has a different arc. I'm on the last one right now. I need to finish it.
I will say that I never watched Korra, so you can just correct me if I'm wrong. But but it always seemed like to me that Korra was like you said, it was about Korra. It was about the protagonist that the show is named after. Whereas the Last Airbender,
It's about the world.
yeah, it's
Right.
about everybody. You know, it's like okay, Aang is the protagonist, but he can't do anything without Katara. He can't
Right,
do
everyone
anything
else.
really without Sokka until the end, and then by then they're all independent.
It's
Because
really all about them rather than just Aang.
That's what I love about Korra is that from the beginning, she knows she knows 3 of the elements by the time she's like 8. She's a badass.
Well, what's the one she doesn't know? Air.
Air. Because it's
figure.
it's against her, the way she is. Because she's, the Avatar has a trouble learning the element they're opposite from. Because Aang was air, so he couldn't learn fire. Or was it earth? He couldn't learn earth.
No,
Earth was his hardest.
Fire was hard for him.
Really?
I think so.
So Korra's water, so she had trouble learning air. I don't know the fucking cycle, but the point is, the point is, no, I like Korra because she's such a departure from Aang. Because Aang was like, fighting is her last resort. We talk it out, and Korra's like, no, I'm gonna fucking hit you with a rock.
Well, I mean,
from the
Aang-
beginning.
Aang was raised by a bunch of monks.
Yeah,
so,
but
so it kind of made sense. Like
The
he was a
water
freaking
tribe
vegetarian.
aren't like violent. Korra's just a maniac.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. But like, I mean, Aang was a straight up like he's a vegetarian. Like I remember there's a scene where he's like, "Oh, I don't eat meat. I don't want to hurt any animals."
Sokka's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
yeah, he's just going in on some like piece of steak or something.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, great shows.
Great shows. Great
Great
shows.
shows.
Korra just eats Aang's flying panda thing. Like
You leave
Appa,
Appa alone.
Momo.
He was my
Momo-
favorite. Momo was my favorite, actually.
Yeah, just sits on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I liked Appa a lot. I also liked the Turtle Island.
Yeah.
That thing was freaking rad.
This one, Korra has it's like a polar bear and a dog. So it's like the size of a polar bear, but the back legs of a dog, so it's super fast.
Does
polar
it double as a
dog.
sleeping bag?
He's adorable, yeah. He
Because
does double
Appa
sleep.
doubles as a sleeping bag.
For like a couple people, he can only manage like 1 or 2. Lord
a shame.
Zuko has a fucking dragon. Like, he's the only one still alive.
Oh,
No,
really?
Him, Toph, and
Katara, isn't
yeah,
she?
she's still alive. Aang and Sokka are dead.
How old are they all, like, at this point?
Super old, like probably 80s or 90s, maybe.
Okay.
Actually,
I thought
it's weird. I
thought
don't know. I don't know how long people live in this world.
I thought Korra was like a complete. I mean, it's been like a really long time since I've seen it. I've only seen like. A
She's
couple
not
episodes.
related.
But like, I thought it was like a complete separate thing. I didn't know that they.
Oh
were
no, it's like directly, not directly, but there's a statue of Aang in the city. Like, it's the same world. There's like a couple, like maybe 90 years after.
How does he die? Like, just old age?
I think him and Sokka. I know Sokka dies in battle. I think
Like
Aang might
young,
be
or is
old.
he kinda old
He's
when
like
he dies?
oldish. Yeah,
So, like, I guess the world didn't get put back together like they thought it should
it did, but along that way they lost some. No, the world's pretty good now at this point. Then everyone's kind of crazy afterwards, but it's fine.
So, like, well, what's the big, like, conflict in Korra? Like,
Racism.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I know in Avatar it was I need to learn all the elements and conquer the Fire Nation, or stop the Fire Nation, rather.
It's more like Korra. She has the aggression, the fighting side of being an Avatar down, but not the spiritual and like helping people side down yet.
Oh, okay.
And the big conflict over the first 2 seasons, I think, is that people who can't bend are starting to like be discriminated against people who can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're oppressing us. I can't fire bend. What about my children? Shit like that. And there's
Right.
like hate groups for people who can bend and
sense.
stuff, like the clan of
X-Men.
I guess, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
Crazy shit.
it's kind of a natural progression of where the show probably would have went, though, because, like, as more...
Racism,
Yeah. That's kind of where a lot of things go when people start being different.
bendism.
Bendism.
Correct.
I'm a
So-
bendist.
Jeez. We kind of fell off the rails there with Bumblebee.
We didn't have rails to fall off of, brother.
Bumble who?
You shut your mouth.
What's a Bumblebee? So when's the new movie supposed to come out? Or like,
I don't know. I don't have any information at all.
Do you think they're gonna actually like
do it?
Yeah,
I sure hope so.
it'd be nice.
Because if anything, I want this world to go on more than the other Bay ones did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because just based off the people I saw in the beginning of the Cybertron scene, you got Ratchet, Ironhide, Wheeljack, cliff jumper who gets cut in half.
I saw that.
Anyway.
Like, poor guy.
Poor cliff jumper. Yeah,
no,
but
no respect.
just more stuff about them and just fleshing out this world. Because the Bay movie tried to did, it was all just, everything was all connected, so it wasn't really fleshing out.
Yeah.
It was just this happened to do this, and it's just all in a circle. But it's not that. Transformers is like multiple circles inside of a box, and that box is in like a fucking black hole. Like, that's how big it is in terms of scale.
Whoa, wait.
Kind of like Star Wars.
Is Cybertron a cube?
No, it's a sphere.
Fear.
Okay.
It's a sphere.
Because like I thought their planet was like shaped like a cube.
No.
Because wasn't there a scene in the Bay movies where it's a giant
That could
cube?
be the Allspark, just
Yeah.
big
But
and
then they only
It
take
was
off
the
like a
Allspark.
cubit of it.
I don't get how it doesn't retain the mass of a massive whatever. I'm not getting into it. The
What if it's a giant Rubik's
Bay movies
cube?
don't make sense. Bay movies don't make sense. It's fine. There's
Gotta
nothing
solve
to
the
explain.
Rubik's Cube.
You gotta solve it.
This is blue.
Solve it before the world ends.
Prime. All these sides are gray. What do I do now?
Take the stickers off.
I guess it was always solved.
match the symbols, not the color. Kill self.
Kill self.
Unzips dick.
Cyber dick.
Oh jeez.
Pause.
Anyway,
So, Mark, you wanted to do a segment about what we're watching / reading / playing.
like towards the end, we're only like an hour in, which is weird.
I think 3 of us didn't have much to say about Bumblebee, man.
No, it's fair, Doug.
Like you had the most to say
Because
about it.
I liked it. I liked
It was really good.
I like what it means for the series. What could happen from it. If anything, this movie was good. It's fine. Like I love it. It's about like an 8 for me.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
what I was more excited is how this opens up. Like what can happen after. That was I was like, oh cool, they can do this now. They can do that.
The implications
The
of the movie
implications, yeah,
are more
of course.
exciting than the movie itself.
Not saying the movie wasn't good.
Yeah. It's kind of like the issue, and I go on about this a lot, but with Marvel, where it's like the implications are almost more exciting than the movies themselves.
Yep.
Where like in the middle of Infinity War, I felt like I was thinking like, ooh, I can't wait to see what they do in the next one with that, instead of just enjoying Infinity War. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's maybe not the best example, but you
Man,
get what
I
I'm
can't
saying.
wait for Steve to die.
You freaking punk!
He's gonna die.
I don't like that you say.
I don't
these
like
things.
that you like Captain America.
Captain America is the truth.
Captain America's a pussy.
Go America.
There's the fucking door right
You don't like
there.
Captain America?
No,
Nah,
Iron Man.
He's a Tony
bro.
guy because he's smart.
What about
Richard,
you, Rich?
got an opinion?
What about you, Rich?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even really like superhero movies. Like I've seen all the Avengers and shit.
I'm with you. Yeah.
But like, I feel like Marvel's just gonna get to a point where they're just gonna fucking die. Like, because I feel
people are
like,
gonna get
okay,
tired
like,
of it.
Yeah, like all the movies, like okay, they pump out like what, like fucking like 3 a year.
And they're all good. Except Ant-Man.
I just don't agree, man. I don't like how you're disrespecting Ant-Man, but
I
like-
think they're all just kind of like mediocre. I feel
they're
like.
all fine.
Yeah, like
know?
I mean, they're not bad, but it's like
They're serviceable.
Like the last great one I can remember was probably
Infinity
Iron
War.
Man 1.
The Winter Soldier? Question
No,
mark?
I'm sorry. You're right. Okay,
I'm
sorry.
like, you son of a
I
bitch.
forgot. The Winter Soldier is actually probably my favorite one.
Which
I can't-
kind of really upsets me that it's so good because it's a Captain America movie.
It is shocking. Like his trilogy just like it went from the first one, which I enjoy the first one,
I think it's good. Too.
and then the second one's just like top 3.
And why did Iron Man get all the shitty movies after one? After
I
one,
don't
of
know.
course.
Because 1 was really good, and then
They put-
2
Two was like,
two
why
was
is
okay.
this whip motherfucker? And 3 is like, he what now?
3 is just too much. It's like,
What do you mean
I
it's
don't-
not
I
the
don't
Mandarin?
understand.
well, I feel like 1 was so good because I feel like that was like the start of like superhero movies, really.
Aside from Spider-Man,
Yeah,
like the
like,
original
shut
Spider-Man
the
movies.
fuck
All
up.
all the earlier shit, but, like
I know it was him.
it was the start of like just like creating all these characters visually,
Right.
and then now you're like just like get them off my fucking screen. You're tired of seeing them every
Yeah.
5 seconds, like they're everywhere. It's like I feel like there's more hype behind like seeing what's gonna happen in the next movie than the fucking current movie that's out. It's
Like what leaked images we're gonna see this
Yeah,
week
or like,
something
oh,
that.
like who's gonna send me a naked picture of Thanos? Like no one gives a fuck. Like I don't know. That's just my.
What do you
opinion.
mean no one gives a fuck about that?
It's me.
It's
I
me.
sent all of them. I have all of the Thanos
I
movies.
leaked his nudes.
God damn it.
No, but I'm with you 100%. I think I'm not the biggest superhero movie fan. I used to be more when I was, growing up and
A child?
when they were first coming out.
You can say it.
Yeah.
It's like I was a fan when my brain was, fully developed.
But I still like. I never saw Ant-Man and Wasp. I didn't see Black
Not worth it.
Panther because I didn't give a shit. But
Is it because he's black?
it's exactly why.
I didn't see it, and I'm black, so
Okay, fair. Yeah, but he said it because he was black.
I'm just fucking with you.
I didn't see it because he was black. So
No,
That's fair, that's
honestly, the reason I didn't see it was because, and I've explained this before, maybe. When I was in high school, I was a senior in high school when it came out, and everybody saw it like the weekend it came out, and I didn't. I just there were too many people in the theater.
They
I
bullied
couldn't
you
get
for
a
it.
ticket, and then everybody came in and they're like, "Yo, did you see? Oh my God, what about when this happened?" And then by then I just knew the whole movie, so I was kind of like, I don't need to see it.
Did you just
Did you see the Black Power thing?
Wait a minute.
Richard just black powered.
The Black Power thing? Yeah.
Anyway.
He sure did. It doesn't
Yeah.
work for our audio medium.
Did you see Black Panther was nominated for like an Oscar, like a
Yeah.
Golden Globe?
Yeah,
Why?
Best Picture. I
It's
don't get
not
it.
even that good. It's good,
It's
but
good,
not
but it's
best
not.
picture. Sorry, buddy. What's
I
up?
agree with that.
I have a major fucking issue with this because, I'm writing my own film with a friend of mine, so
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
very,
really?
yeah, I'm very into like film, and like there's so many other good movies that
Like
could
Beale
have
Street
been,
and stuff like that.
yeah, like
Bird Box. Mark, shut the fuck up.
like Black Klansman was really good.
Dude, Black Klansman's really good.
It's nominated.
Black
Yeah,
Klansman,
I was
Black
about to say,
Klansman
it's
was really
nominated.
good. Bad Times at the El Royale was
I fucking love that movie.
I
It was
forgot that
amazing.
movie came out
It's
this
so
year.
good. Was
I
that
haven't seen it.
nominated?
Can we talk about that on an episode? I like,
On a,
there's
like,
dude,
for
there's
real,
so
for real?
many good movies
Yeah,
to
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about, but
I just haven't seen many movies this year, to be honest with you.
I have neither.
Cause like, there's a couple movies on there I want to see. Like I want to see Beale Street. I want to see The Favorite because Moonlight was awesome.
Haven't seen it.
Great movie. Great movie.
Sorry, Bucko. Yeah,
You-
I know, Richard.
You really like it.
Yeah. Which?
He's
which,
so disappointed.
But which one did you say you were gonna watch? Was it the Beale Street one or was it something else? Okay, cool.
Beale
and you're like,
Street.
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Well, it's by the same guy, the same director, right? Barry Jenkins.
The Moonlight
I think is
guy?
his name.
Yeah, I think so.
Who? No. The same director of what?
Moonlight.
Okay, yeah.
I want to see that, and I want to see Green Book, which I think it looks really good.
I know what that is. You.
It's got Viggo Mortensen in it and Mahershala Ali. I believe that's how you pronounce
Mahershala?
his name. Yeah. Love both those guys.
Marsha Hala Hala.
Marsha Hala Hala Hala. But
Hey, look, you're freaking me out, all right?
Is that because he's black? What?
I don't understand the connection.
Why is that freaking you out?
Hey, you guys are just saying Allah, 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 and
Oh
you know,
no!
considering my job.
We're gonna cut that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get up and leave.
Give the old split in half.
But anyway, I was very underwhelmed by the nominations this year.
Why isn't anyone just whelmed? Why is it over? Always
I'm often
under
whelmed.
or over. Why is whelmed a thing?
You know what whelmed me?
What whelmed you, dog?
Exactly. Bumblebee whelmed me.
Dude, what the fuck? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I can't believe you got whelmed by Bumblebee.
I got whelmed. I was whelmed by Spider-Verse.
Did you see that? Go ahead, Richard. Go ahead.
I was supposed to go with this girl, but like
All right, because
I kind of yeah, and then
God damn it.
like she like didn't hit me back, so I was like fuck it, and I just didn't go. But like, I mean, Miles is dope. I fuck
yeah,
with Miles
he's
like
really
in the
good.
comics and shit. I mean, I'm not like a nerd or nothing, but
Yeah, of course
sorry, no disrespect.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Because they're not nerds. You're a nerd.
Why do you feel the need to like defend yourself? Like,
I-
read
I was
comics,
answering
but,
your
No,
question.
you're like I read comics, but like I ain't no virgin. Like you feel the need to like defend yourself as soon as you say it.
All right, look, only comics I've read is like Scott Pilgrim. I read like the first 3 issues of Scott Pilgrim, and
Okay.
then
Those
I
are
read
cool.
some like Captain America. And,
I haven't
like,
read it.
Peanuts.
Archer.
are those-
Archie. Fuck me.
Archie.
I don't think anyone ever reads Archie. That
No,
shit's like
no.
ancient.
Yeah. It's in like newspapers.
It's like a
and shit.
relic. Yeah, no one reads newspapers.
Exactly. Unless you're old and got hemorrhoids.
I don't even think people. Why him?
Did the hemorrhoids
Trans-
age you?
Yeah. Boy, howdy do they.
I should know.
What are we talking? Excuse me?
Hmm?
What?
Your hemorrhoids fucking
Yeah.
suck. Dude. They hurt, man.
Dude.
Just sitting on the
what?
toilet too long, you just cut the blood flow.
God damn. What were we talking about?
We were talking
Golden
about
Globes.
no
Was it the cat-
Oscars. Oscars.
Am I the one who thinks award shows aren't worth shit?
I agree. Like
It's
every
not, it's
year
always
it gets
something
worse.
stupid. It's like it's not a essentially a popularity contest, but it is.
It kind of is, yeah. Well, I actually got a little bit. I used to think that, and I got a little bit of hope when Moonlight won over La La Land because I was for sure. La
See,
La
I
Land
never
was gonna
saw
win.
La La Land because I don't like when a movie's too hyped.
It is good.
I'm like, you gotta see La La Land, dude. It's fucking like I'm not gonna fucking see it in there because you won't stop talking about it.
The Black Panther was kind of the same way.
Yeah, but
like
that's
that as
different.
well was another reason I didn't see it was because everyone was like, it's the best movie ever.
People are saying it's good for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Dude, like the story's like so good, dude. It's so original. Have you seen the fucking Lion King?
Exactly.
Or Hamlet.
or
before that.
Hamlet? The same thing.
But
They're
yeah,
just blacker in this one,
Oh
Jeez.
my god.
as opposed to the Lion King.
where they're orange and golden.
Also African though.
That is true.
What
they
a
are.
coincidence.
Huh, I didn't make that.
I don't
connection.
believe in coincidences. Just happy mistakes.
What movie came out first?
Hamlet. What do you mean?
I remember when Hamlet came out, bro. It was just- what a time. I love Hamlet.
We're so
Hamlet's the
off
truth.
topic.
That's all right.
Is that
I will say, what were we talking? Oh, Oscars, right? Okay, the Oscars. It was just
There's
like
a
with
lot
each
of
category.
shaking of hands going on over there? Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
Well, it really is. There's really something going on there.
Yeah.
Vice was nominated, which I didn't see it, but it's about Dick Cheney, which is probably interesting.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. I bet it's an interesting story. What else was said Green Book already? Black Panther. Black Klansman, I want to say
It's
was.
super good.
I
Man. You gotta
want to
see it.
say
You gotta
it's
see it.
nominated.
I'm
Best Picture.
pretty sure it is too.
And
You gotta see it.
Favorite is as well. I think.
Favorite, you
I
said?
don't know what it's about,
I know.
but
I don't know it.
Incredibles 2 is up for
What?
no for best animated movie.
It's not even that good.
I
Yeah,
still
I
have
agree.
not seen Incredibles 2, and
Not
I
worth
fucking
it.
love Incredibles.
It's fine. It's if you love Incredibles 1, I think you'll like it,
I feel
but
like
you'll
if
be
you, I
disappointed.
feel like if you love one, you won't like two.
You'll like it because it's more Incredibles, but it's not going to be as good as 1.
Right.
I don't think.
I feel like 1 just had like such an impact on me. Like I watched the
Oh,
movie
yeah,
until
yeah.
the disc didn't fucking work anymore. So,
Mhm.
but I think next year, I think Quentin's movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think that's gonna
That's gonna be a cool one.
take the fuck off. I think
It's got the who's in it? Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt and Leo
And Leonardo
bro,
DiCaprio.
you can't
Hell
go
yeah.
fucking wrong. Like that's like putting like. They could only one-upped it if they put George Clooney in that. If they put George Clooney in that, I would shit my pants.
Yeah.
Like that's
I
like
would
an
agree.
all-star cast. Like
Yeah.
Speaking of Leo, I have an opinion I don't think anyone agrees with, but Titanic is boring.
I've seen that movie literally 300,000 times.
It's boring.
It's.
I haven't seen it once.
I haven't
Not
seen
worth
it
it.
once and I hate it.
It's not.
me tell
It's
you
not
about-
interesting.
Let me tell you, my favorite character in that movie is the guy.
The iceberg.
Okay.
That's part of the movie.
The guy who he falls off the side of it and just smacks the propeller and goes like head over heels, just
Oh,
spinning all the way
dude.
down.
To his death.
Yeah,
That's
I've seen
tough.
that movie 100,000 times. I'm not even joking. Like every time it's on, my mom's watching it.
Why?
I don't know. My mom loves it. My grandmother.
Your mom
had-
has some pretty shit opinions, man.
Well, I mean, like.
All due respect.
That was really fucked up.
I mean, she doesn't listen to the show, but
Don't matter. I don't care if she did either.
Look, hey, shut the fuck up, Mark. You're really overstepping there, partner. But no, she my grandmother had the we're still laughing about this. Jesus Christ.
We're gonna have to cut a lot out of this.
I'm gonna cut this down. It's gonna be like a 30-minute podcast.
Just cut me completely
Oh,
out because
God.
I've already said enough.
It's a good movie. It's just I've seen it too much. What's your favorite Leo movie though?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
Good pick.
I actually saw this Leonardo DiCaprio movie yesterday. I had never seen it before in my life. It's called Inception.
Hell
but what do you
yeah.
mean?
You've not seen Inception?
Hold on a second there,
my
Austin.
this is my first time seeing it.
What did you think about it? I gotta know.
Shut
up, Mark.
No, stop. I just like how he said it like it's some like small movie.
Yeah, it's like
Like
this
some
little known
like some
little
indie
gem of a
movie. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I had never heard of it until I watched it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
What?
Never.
How
heard of
did
it.
you avoid it?
I don't fucking know.
All right,
It
I'll
was a
talk to you
big
guys
deal,
later.
'cause,
Thanks
I-
for having me on the show.
Because like I looked at it because like I googled it because I was like, I've never heard of this movie.
Christopher Nolan.
And it was made in
What?
2010. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it when I was like
Idiot.
10 years old. It blew my freaking mind.
how did I miss it? I swear to God, I never heard of it.
It's a great movie.
It was
cool
I
as
liked
hell.
it.
Yeah, it was. You know
It
what? It
was
was a
like-
great movie. Hateful Eight.
Dude,
What's up?
It's all right.
I gotta go on about it because, I mean, I respect your opinion for saying it's all right, but I'm gonna be honest. Like before then, I didn't hate westerns, but like my uncle, he watched like hella westerns, and like I was just never into them because they're really slow pace.
Westerns are my thing, man.
But then, dude, Quentin just fucking like, especially when you see everything unfold, and then you know like who poisoned the tea and like fucking. Then it like reverses, does the whole like
Yeah.
Tarantino shit, bro. I was like, oh fuck. I think like Hateful Eight's one of my favorite westerns
good
of
as
all
shit, yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like,
It's a good movie. Like, it's better than most. Like, when I say, oh, it's fine, I mean that it's better than 90% of,
oh yeah,
you know,
there's a
things
lot
that have
of,
come
like,
out.
Basically, my whole thing is like, if Clint Eastwood isn't in it, it's a shitty ass western. Basically, that's how everyone makes it seem. Like you don't really hear about any other western movies besides those.
Unless you got John Wayne in it, which I don't
Yeah.
like John Wayne.
But he's
personally,
dead.
I don't give a fuck about
Jesus
John Wayne.
Christ.
but John Wayne was, I don't think he was a very good actor is the issue. Like, if you go back and watch it, it's just kind of corny. But I love westerns, man. Like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Like, that
Yes,
shit's,
dude.
oh, it's
I
fucking
love that
bad
movie.
as shit. And, like,
Yeah.
my favorite movies, No Country for Old Men, and it's like a
Yeah.
revisionist western type thing.
Have you ever seen Young Guns?
No, who's in that? Bro, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Please do.
That's not what he asked,
who-
Austin.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's
Go ahead.
man?
Who's in
Who- bro? God damn
Look it up.
What?
I don't know the name.
Oh, you don't know?
So you're telling me you're recommending a movie that no one's seen, but you haven't seen
A
Inception?
lot of people have seen it. Okay, look.
Inception.
That's not
It's a worldwide known movie, man.
I'm sorry, I had never heard of it.
Wait, is this a 1986 movie?
Yes.
Oh, it's got Keanu Reeves, Rob Lowe, Patrick
Dude,
Swayze.
The Keanu Reeves?
It was a long time ago, okay?
It was the 80s.
The Keanu.
Yeah.
Well, that's a while for us, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
It's not that long.
It's not that long.
Is this a western?
Yes.
It looks like a hockey movie.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Hold on.
I
Good
didn't say Blades of Glory. I said Young Guns.
Young Gun. Yeah. Oh, I typed in Young Blood.
I was gonna do something, but I don't want y'all to like edit it out. I was gonna give a.
Oh, I see. This is 1988.
I'm
This movie has Emilio Estevez in it,
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go,
damn.
Emilio Estevez.
and Kiefer Sutherland,
Kiefer.
and Charlie Sheen, who is
Yeah.
Charlie Estevez
Mm-hmm.
in real life.
AKA Low Crack Daddy.
Hey, I like Charlie Sheen.
2.5
crazy.
Men.
I want to make a bold statement, maybe not so bold. I think Quentin Tarantino is the only director who hasn't missed a shot yet.
I agree.
You seen Jackie Brown?
I like Jackie Brown.
I do too. I'm just
Oh,
wondering,
is that
like,
Quentin?
yeah. I'm just saying, like, okay, Jackie Brown and Death Proof are often like considered as kind of like, maybe not,
Yeah.
maybe
Death
kind of
Proof's a
depend.
fucking banger, bro. I gotta say, because Kurt Russell's a fucking god. I don't care what anyone has to say.
I agree
dude.
with you.
And like,
About
I
murdering
watched
cars.
this video. I came across this video the other day where like some dude was saying like Quentin's writing has progressively gotten worse.
What?
And like
I
I was
don't know
going on a
about that.
whole
No, I
fucking
wouldn't
tangent,
say
like
that.
In the comments?
beefing with motherfuckers in the comments, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of hard for me.
I was
to-
just like what? Because this dude was like, oh, like he used to have this writer that worked with him on like Kill Bill and stuff, and then like she passed away or whatever, and like he's just been writing his own films or whatever by himself. And,
I
like,
think he's.
they've gotten worse. I'm like,
I think his
what?
dialogue still got the music to it that it always has, but he's like getting more and more self-indulgent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which for some people that's not a problem. It's not a problem for me, but like I can see where some people are kind of like, you know, big black dangus.
Dude, I love that fucking movie. That end bit, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's such a weird movie.
It's
but
so metal, though.
his best movie. Can you guys guess?
Pulp Fiction?
Nope.
That's my favorite of his,
Okay.
though. That's my favorite.
Can you guess?
What's your favorite?
Guess.
I'm curious to know. Guess yours.
Yeah, go ahead, try. I think it might surprise you.
Acting or directing?
Both. And I know it doesn't help you much, but like, both. Like, I mean, it's both really awesome.
Can we get a hint?
No, I'm gonna say you think it's Django.
That's actually my third favorite.
I forgot that's Quentin.
But Django is excellent.
Okay,
Someone in Django is in the movie I'm talking about.
Inglorious Bastards.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
That's the
that was
one.
gonna be my.
Inglorious Bastards. That's my favorite Tarantino movie.
I want.
So good.
What is it? I want 1,000 Nazi scalps, and I want my scalps.
The Bear Jew.
Bear Jew.
That shit, yeah, it is really, really, really good.
You like killing Jews?
I like the end. He just gunned down Hitler. Holy
Yeah, they just-
shit.
I mean-
machine gun him in like a theater or something.
Yeah, and like the face that the guy who like runs in there and is like undercover and like assassinates him, his face when he's just lighting him up, dude. I'm not even. It gives me chills talking about
Yeah.
it. Like he is just. I've not seen like just the anger in an actor's
I
face
love the
before
small
like that.
shit. Michael Fassbender is in it.
Yes, he is, yeah.
He's an undercover British agent or something.
Yeah.
And he tips because the way that he does 3.
That was cool as hell.
That's so cool. And
That
the
was
dude
cool
just
as-
shoots his dick off. I forgot what
Yeah.
what happened,
Say
but
goodbye to your Nazi balls. Everybody in the freaking bar gets shot to
yeah,
death.
that was a wild scene. But
And
I
it-
love small shit like that. Like he did it like a British way.
Mhm.
Because how do Germans do it? Like, okay, so they're
Thrice.
holding their pinky and their thumb.
Yeah. No,
But
no,
he
no.
did
I'm
it-
sorry. They do it like
They do
that.
it like the first 3 fingers?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thumb, the index, the
in the
index,
middle.
and the middle finger.
Okay. And he did.
He
this.
did 3 glasses.
Oh, that's so weird. I'd shoot him too for that shit.
Yeah. I would too. I hate that. I mean, who does that? It's.
You had him 4 for a second.
But yeah, Inglourious Bastards and Pulp Fiction is probably my second.
I love
favorite.
Pulp Fiction. That's probably my favorite. No,
Pulp
it is my
Fiction's
favorite.
good.
Pulp Fiction's great.
What about you, Austin?
I'm really big on Kill Bill.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. I mean,
Right.
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
I'm not saying it's my favorite movie, but I would say that it's probably up there. Like I really enjoyed Kill Bill, because like I don't know, that's kind of something I grew up watching. But like I know it kind of sucks to say that I grew up watching a movie that has the word pussy wagon in it, but like I don't know, I really enjoyed it.
I think it enhanced
I've
your
always liked Kill
childhood.
Bill. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I love dialogue in anything. I think dialogue is like the main, to me at least. I think if a project has good dialogue, it can falter in some, other places. That's where Tarantino is the best for me.
Absolutely.
And that's why I love Pulp Fiction. It's just so funny and schlocky and stupid. Dude, I shot Marvin in the fucking face, bro. Like, it's just so dumb, and I love it. I love all of it.
I remember like the first time I watched that movie because I wasn't old enough, and my brother was watching it, and like I would like sit out of his room in the hallway, but I could still see the TV.
And like watch it.
Yeah, like that's the first time I watched the movie, and I was like, oh, dude, this movie's freaking awesome. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. Like dialogue goes a long way for me. Like recently, I've been watching a lot of crime films, cause like you obviously know there's fucking crime, but like your main focus is the dialogue. If the dialogue sucks, like you're not gonna give a fuck about the movie.
Mhm.
Like the most recent one I've watched was like L.A. Confidential. Have you seen that?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's on
Who's that?
It's on Netflix. It's got Kevin Spacey, Danny DeVito.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put your hand out for Kevin Spacey.
I'm a big Kevin Spacey fan. Like
I
know
was
he's
too.
until he fucked that kid.
he's a fucked up.
Why do you gotta?
He did that a long time ago.
Dude,
You're-
that doesn't
You know
fucking
what's
matter.
actually funny about this movie? In the movie, he's actually
no.
a homosexual. He's actually homosexual in the movie.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
and I thought that was like
The director,
ironic now, like looking back at
the
it.
director was like, "Oh, wait, was this before? Or it's probably
was, like,
before,
in, like,
right?"
the-
Yeah, this movie's made in like
This
the
is
90s.
Okay.
94, I
Fair.
think.
Yeah. I mean, he's a shit person, but I mean, he's hell of an actor, man.
Yeah,
I love House of Cards.
I was about to say, yeah.
I liked the first 2 seasons, and then it kind of, for me. But I know
Never
not a lot of
watched
people
it.
feel that way.
But I like
also
it.
haven't watched it.
I like it all, but like I don't like the newer one where it's just Claire.
Claire, I didn't even bother. I was like, this isn't.
I
This
didn't
isn't
even
right.
get through the whole season.
That sounds
No.
real sexist to you, buddy.
Well, no, it's just like she was a good character when
She was a good.
When she
foil.
wasn't
Spacey-
talking, is that what you're gonna say, Austin?
no, I was
When she's
I'm
quiet?
just saying, shut the fuck up. Because she did have like a really big role even when Kevin Spacey was there.
She
But
also
it's
didn't
like,
fuck kids, Austin.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
but like, I like to see her like rise and gain power because I thought that part of it was cool. But like now that it's just her though, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the same because I mean, I don't care what anybody says. That's Frank's
Kevin
show.
Spacey was
you know?
definitely the very
Like
center
he
of that.
he was the
And no
only
one-
reason I watched it.
Right, and no one could replace him on that.
No, and I remember there was talks of like finding like a different actor to play Frank for like the remainder of the season. It was just like, no,
Yeah.
just no. Doesn't make any sense.
Let me just cut in real fast since you said Frank. Speaking of Franks, Frank Castle.
What a show!
What a show.
I'm not done yet. I'm on episode 10.
Damn it, dude. I got done last night. Holy fuck.
I've never seen it.
You know what sucks? is that
Really?
really?
The
Yeah.
Punisher? You? That's weird. You like it.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying that you like it.
Is it
Dude, if Kill Bill is your favorite fucking movie, you'd like it.
okay?
Yeah, you really would. It is kind of strange that like for the majority of both seasons, it's
Spoilers. By the way, we're going spoilers. As,
I'm
as far
gonna
as you've gone, at
yeah,
least.
because I'm not gonna. Obviously, I haven't seen all of it yet, but most of the series is Frank mopes around and cries.
That's season 1, though, to be fair.
Season 2 is kind of like that too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Which is really, I was fine with it in season 1. I thought season 1 was kind of slow. There was a severe lack of punishing, in my opinion, and but then at the end, it's like it's pretty fucked up shit happens at the end. I'm like, okay, here we go, and then like
Billy gets his shit rocked.
yeah, he gets fucked.
I
but
feel like his scar should have been more severe.
oh yeah,
After getting your face plunged into a funhouse mirror or whatever the fuck it was.
That glass was just
It was
gnarly,
everywhere, dude.
man.
You heard
Yeah.
like just scraping. I was like, ugh.
yeah, but he definitely was too pretty for the Jigsaw character he was supposed to play because it's
Too
like
pretty.
his face is supposed to be like
Like almost like folding off.
yeah, like he's supposed to look fucked up. And actually, when the trailer came out and they showed his face,
You were like, oh.
well, I was disappointed. And like I read some of the comments and they were like, oh, maybe the idea is that Billy sees his face in a whole lot more fucked up, like because he's that much vanity that like he sees it as so ugly when it's really just
That's never really touched upon, though.
yeah, it's never touched upon at all. Like it just that's what it looks like, I guess.
Yeah.
And like they would try to talk about it in the show, like, oh, dude's face is all fucked up. I'm like,
I was like, no, it's not.
it's really not.
Like you won't even, if you're not looking for it, you won't notice.
yeah, like his surgery was a major success.
The only bad part is like on his right side, he has like a symbol that looks like a symbol. But
Yeah,
if
it
you're
looks
not
like a
looking at it from the right
hashtag.
side, like, oh, this is fine. Just a dude who like, I don't know, threw his head in like a window or something. It's fine.
yeah, it really wasn't that bad. But I feel like we won't spend too much time on this because you guys haven't seen it. I'm assuming. Rich, have you seen it?
I started watching it, but I was like, this shit's fucking boring, so I turned it off.
That's
But
a-
I've seen the movies and stuff though, like
with Thomas Jane, right? That's the name.
whichever
Yeah,
one.
Thomas Jane.
I don't know.
The original Punisher, underrated.
John Travolta's in one of them, right?
No,
Yes, he is.
Gross.
Yes, he is. John Travolta is in.
play a villain.
I think he's Jigsaw. I think in the. Give me
I
one
think
second.
you're
Give me
right.
one second.
Okay, yeah, I think you are right. That's weird.
Howdy.
I don't know.
But I'm sure me and Mark disagree on this a little bit. I thought the Amy character, the kid in the show, I warmed up to her a little bit. Like at this point, I've kind of warmed up to her a little bit. But at the beginning of the show, she's just a fucking brat, dude.
Yeah, I get that. No, she was pretty annoying.
Is it John Travolta?
John Travolta is in it, but he's not Jigsaw. He's just a guy who
He's a henchman.
ordered the hit that killed his family.
Oh, okay.
He's just a crime boss. Yeah, he's just John. He's just John. John Travolta being John.
I don't
Yeah.
like John Travolta.
My name's John. Of the Travolta variety.
Anyway, yeah, that Amy character, you definitely have to warm up to her. But in the beginning episode, I think she's supposed to be a bit of a jackass.
But like, it almost felt like they were just trying to do the edgy, like, oh, I'm a badass.
Oh, she's so quirky.
Yeah, she's so bubbly and no,
She's just a bitch.
like, and like, and you brought up the point that it reminded you a lot of Joel and Ellie in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And I disagreed wholeheartedly because they did Ellie correctly. you
That's
know?
okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Like just to put it bluntly, but like, I mean, Ellie had those elements of like kind of bad girl type thing, but she didn't overplay it. And at the end
Yeah.
of the day, she was legitimately just really capable. You know what I mean? And she was just she wasn't just a bitch to everybody. You
I'm
know,
gonna
she cared about
tell you because I
people.
finished the season. It's not really a spoiler, but
Okay.
Amy is not capable in
I
any
got
way,
a
shape, or
feeling.
form. Or she's not capable at all.
Yeah, like she stole
Frank has to pull her ass out of the fire the entire season.
and it upsets me because like the first line they share with each other, she's like insulting him.
Yeah,
And I'm like-
she calls him like rough road or something. Like
Yeah.
he's just they're just at like a bar, and he's drinking. She sits down. He glances over at her, and she goes, "The fuck you looking at, old man?" I'm like, whoa.
Basically, and like I mean, the only reason he's looking is because she's like this 16-year-old kid
and
in a bar.
she's like twitchy.
yeah, and like twitchy and like nervous and stuff. And he's just kind of like looking at her like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And, like, and she just like freaking roasts him.
Like a nervous twitch or like a cracked out type of twitch?
Well, like
Nervous twitch.
like she's looking over his shoulder and stuff like that.
Crack.
Yeah, okay. exactly.
Yes, sir. He's
Yeah.
like, "Are you okay?" Shut up, old man.
Yeah, but And then like she just kept getting worse. And then like the moment I knew I did not like I was like, there's no redeeming this character for me, was when she steals, and I think you'll probably be able to guess this, but she steals Madani's credit card.
Oh,
I did not like that at all.
I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
It just irritated me. I'm like, okay,
This lady sets you up in her house,
her nice ass house,
risks her job for you and castle, and you steal her credit cards for buying random shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because.
Just because you're a little fuckhole kid.
It's not even stuff you need. It's not even stuff you need. She buys like a computer.
She buys like 4 computers or something stupid.
Yeah, and like she buys
Clothes.
clothes, which
She never uses because she's on the run the whole fucking
yeah.
season.
And I mean like that's just irritating because Madani's the cop character in the show, and she's like kind of helping. Well, why you say it like that?
I'm a cop.
Oh, I see. So and she's like helping him out and like trying to track down the Jigsaw and everything. And he's only called Jigsaw like twice, I think.
Yeah. I don't think it's like directly.
Yeah.
The psychiatrist's like, we're trying to put your psyche back together
And
like a jigsaw. Wink wonk. I'm like, oh, that's gay.
Yeah, and then he's like when he's with
You heard what I said.
when he's with the Brotherhood, he like they like he has like codename
Richard.
Jigsaw. Are you all right?
He's good. He's good.
But this cop sets him up in her house. This wanted man who's wanted for like multiple murders, and the girl he's with, and like just covering their ass the whole time. And what is going on there?
He's on his Tinder next to me. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I see. Dude, just swipe right, man. It's a numbers game. Like
I did on one girl.
I'm on there.
That's a numbers
I'm currently talking to this girl named Julie.
God damn it.
She's a bad bitch. I ain't
Dude.
gonna cap.
Oh no.
well, it's really a numbers game. You just swipe right, and then like once you get a hit, you're like you go back and look and make sure you meant it.
I got it too.
Can I explain?
We all got it, right?
Hold on. Can
Everyone
I explain? I
yeah.
made Tinder as a joke like 3 days ago.
Did you
I
really?
didn't.
Yeah, like
Austin.
I'll show you my bio. Like before, I had like $1,000 to whoever makes me delete this app, and I was like, I like taking long walks through the Lion exhibit and shit. Like that was my Tinder bio. I even had like a picture of one of my friends,
That's good, brother.
and then like I seen this girl, and like her bio was like, I watch The Office, and like I'll roll your blunts, and I was just like,
girl.
no, but then this is the fucked up part. I skipped her. Like I swiped left on her, and I was like, oh fuck. So I tried to go back. So I had my friend Cash at me like $6, because like their sale thing is
You have
on
to pay
6.
to-
Yeah,
yeah.
but then you actually have to pay the $35. So I couldn't go fucking back. So now Allie's just gone in the cyberspace on fucking Tinder. Sorry, I
Should-
didn't want to bring in.
she'll
Tinder
roll
into
back
this,
through.
but-
Yeah, sure. Like,
Like over
the
time,
algorithm-
you
the
start
algorithm.
seeing repeat matches.
3 years pass. He's like,
Allie,
damn.
come back.
How long is the episode so far?
128.
We should wrap it up.
Dude, really?
Yeah,
It's only
I
an
think
hour
we should.
30.
I think they have a basketball game going on tonight, because that's why everybody's here. I think,
Oh, really?
or just
It is 402. Yeah.
Is that why all these fucking weird people are looking at us? Like,
yes,
probably, yeah.
I think they actually want to get in here at some point.
All right. This has been weird, dude.
But yeah. So we can break down Punisher next
Whenever.
week.
Yeah, when you
when I
finish it.
I'll have it finished by next week.
Hey, I need your Akira whenever you get a chance, right? Somebody's. So I can watch it.
Do you live in town? Like are you?
I don't live that far away.
Okay. I was about to say, like, if you're just in for like a week or so, like you can just borrow mine or whatever. But
I live here.
okay.
Forever.
Rad,
Fuck Tinder.
dude.
Oh.
It's hard, man. It gets real difficult.
Yeah.
This is true.
Anyway. Yeah.
We could dissect all that next week.
I was
Hold on, real
God damn
question.
it.
I'll come back next week if we talk about Akira. I tell you what. Well, I mean, I'll come back anytime. I like this show. Support you guys for a while.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
I mean, I don't watch every episode, but like I watched the first episode. I watched like the second one. I watched like the most recent ones. You know what I'm saying? I'm an occasional watcher.
So do you have a favorite? Like a favorite episode?
Favorite episode? I mean, I don't have a favorite, but like I like listening to you guys just talk about dialogue. Like, I'm a podcast type of dude. Like I listen to like Joe Rogan and like
Oh, Joe Rogan.
H3. Hold on, actually, no, I don't even
Tiny
want to
Meat
get into
Gang?
all that. I don't even want to get into. I don't.
Did you watch the Joe Rogan Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson one, yeah. I've actually been watching his podcast recently too. But I heard you had a debacle with H3 podcast.
Oh, the Bill Burr thing.
Yeah,
It was so funny,
dude.
It was so awkward.
I like H3, but I feel like their recent videos have just kind of like they're not really as funny as they were before.
No, definitely not.
But like, I mean, I enjoy their podcast from time to time. Like, they have a lot of good guests, like JonTron and shit like that. But
And they had video game Donkey too.
yeah,
which
Donkey's
was one of my
fucking
favorites.
hilarious. Donkey's amazing.
Donkey's, God, he's so funny.
He's a god.
Yeah, he is. He's a myth.
Black.
Is he black? I think he's
No,
black.
he's not black.
Yeah, I know he's not black.
Good God.
Dude, I thought you were black. But anyway, Austin, got anything you want to add?
Rarded.
Ah!
I hate it.
Is this the part where we add like shout outs and shit?
If you want
Yeah,
to.
if you want
Yo, shout out my motherfucking. No, I'm just playing. Shout out my friend Mikey. He's dope, I guess. Shout out Dylan Kleiner. Shout out my boy Josh. All the boys on Xbox. Shout out Mark and Kyle and Austin
Thanks, bro.
for being
Appreciate
here
it.
with me today.
Thanks for
'Cause
being
this
here
is
with
my
us.
show now, so
Oh.
fuck y'all. Y'all can get. No, I'm just playing.
Hold up.
Ooh,
Pause.
a mutiny.
Austin, you want to shout out anybody?
I just want to shout out my homeboy back at home, Mark Ortega.
Hell yeah, homeboy back home. I love you, dog.
Love you too, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Mark, you got anybody you want to shout out?
I like to shout out both Austin and
man.
Richard
I was
for
gonna-
Henda.
never mind.
What's up? You gonna interrupt me, brother?
We'll save it for another
God damn it!
time.
I like to shout out.
Crimes of Grindelwald, but
We're not talking about this shit. We're
You need Hannah here for that.
God, I'm gonna shout out my boy Austin, my boy
Yeah.
Richard for coming down, helping out with a podcast. I want to give a shout out to Zeke, also
man.
also a friend of Richard.
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, we're actually gonna start writing like a project too, so we're gonna start getting some news on that. See whatever happens. Shout out to Kyle, being my gorgeous host, co-host, whatever. I don't
Yes,
know
sir.
who's in charge of this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kyle's the face. Let's be real.
Yeah, I'm the
You're the
body.
body.
I'm the torso. I'm the legs.
I'm the hands.
You're the appendix. You're the part that you don't necessarily need it.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
it
kinda
would
there.
it would hurt. It would like hurt if I left.
Right.
Anyway, I'd like to shout out.
Depends if
I'd like to
it's
shout out.
surgically
I'd like to
removed.
shout out Georgia.
Oh, man.
Georgia haven't been here for a while. Shout out her.
Miss
Shout
you,
out.
Georgia.
Shout out Hannah. She's actually leaving for the weekend. That's why she couldn't be here.
Okay.
I think it's cool if I say that. She doesn't care.
All right. Well.
Yeah. You, Kyle?
Want to shout out my lovely hosts today, Austin, Rich, Mark.
What it do?
Great to have
Thank
you
you, sir.
guys. You guys are.
Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Hey, that's no problem, dude.
I like how you said Mark's name last. It's greatly appreciated.
Well, he's the least important.
That's true.
Well, okay, what the fuck is wrong with today? All right.
Power Rangers.
Y'all got a
That's
fucking
a
problem.
fact.
We can take this outside, all right?
So
No.
you can morph on me, dude?
Hey man, don't fucking tip me, bro. I'm morph on all y'all.
The coolest Power Rangers thing I saw was that short film where it's like all dark and shit, like
Yeah, yeah.
unnecessarily
Sounds really
dark.
good. I mean,
Oh, you're talking about with the little boy Ben, where he has to watch and like he turns it.
bro, shut the fuck up. No. God, I hate
No.
all y'all.
He's got power, bitch.
I'm gonna.
Ben 10's a good show.
Ben 10 is good.
10 is cool.
Don't fucking
Way
Robot
better.
Boy is
They'll
cool
be-
too.
fooling on
Robot
Power Rangers like that
boy.
all the time. I hate y'all.
Spider monkey.
Other than that,
Why didn't you go with like an original one? Like what's the
Forearms or
like forearms? Yeah, why'd you go with fucking Spider Monkey, you bitch? What's it's not Heat Wave. What's his fucking
It is
name?
Heat Wave.
Is it Heat Wave? Is it
Yeah,
Heat
I
Wave?
haven't
It's
seen
not
that.
Heat Wave.
That's a Mega Man boss, I think. I think it's like
Mega
Heat
Man.
Man, actually.
Dude, Mega Man does slap.
It's fucking hard.
Oh damn it, the computer's
Mega
hard.
Man is hard as fuck.
You're
You're
not
hard.
lying. That shit on the Game Pass recently.
Facts.
Excuse me?
But then when you beat it, it's like,
I'm the greatest fucking gamer.
yeah, it's
alive.
like. But anyway,
it won't
yeah.
let me unlock the computer.
Try harder.
Dude.
Press Control Alt Delete.
Control,
It's what it
all
says to do.
delete. You see what I'm doing, Richard?
stupid.
You see what I'm doing?
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Okay, that's working. We're good. I know we're still recording. It does this all the time. Yeah, we're still good.
Okay, well, thank you, gentlemen, for being here. We'll have to do this again.
Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We're gonna talk that Akira at some point. 'cause-
I need to watch it.
Yeah, you do. It'd be a great discussion.
Hey, you're
But
fucking slipping.
dude,
Sorry, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you later.
Woot woot.
Adios.
Y'all. I feel like y'all said something I had to say something.